Hi, I am Sokalita Mim from Tungsta Report. I am also a Cambodian American who will be talking about students' right to their own language. But before you hear my spiel on the topic, let's see what Delina Nguyen has to say about it. Delina is of Vietnamese descent and speaks both Vietnamese and Standard English. Next, we have DeAndre Morales, who is a mix between Guatemalan and African American who would like to share his view with us today as well. Lastly, we have Brianna Croto. She is a former Lowell High School student who has 4 years of experiences in interacting with students who came from over 15 different countries. So what I'm saying is that Brianna had been going through something like this picture, with all the different colors, shapes, and perspectives. Let's hear their insights.
People who speak different languages from other people definitely separate them, especially in school, because you often are viewed as different from everybody else. And when you make friends with people who you connect with, and usually that's with your own group, like your own race, and with people who share the same values as you. Especially in high school, where you're all together, you tend to gravitate towards those people.
I think the people who speak languages aren't necessarily separated from others who don't speak their language. I just think that if you speak another language with others and you're like sort of like in a group, I feel like others will kind of look at your group and think like you guys are an exclusive group because you guys are speaking that language. But I'm sure that people who speak multiple languages, like English, for an example, they're gonna see them and be like, oh, they speak English as well. You know, there's like we're not separated. Like they just have their group of friends. So I don't think necessarily they're separated. I think they're just having their group of friends or anything like that. So.
I think it is very important for students who can speak other languages to speak other languages. In high school, there were plenty of students that were from other countries, or at home they spoke other languages with their family. And to them, it was easier for them to understand the material they were learning in school if they could learn it in their own languages. And it also gave students who are not used to speaking other languages or who don't speak other languages at home the exposure to cultures and other languages around the world. And especially the world we're living in today, the way America's going, it is very important for people to have exposure on different cultures and have diversity.
Now, let me share my side of the square. I was born in Cambodia and moved to the United States in 2009. As Brianna explained earlier, it is important for students to speak their own languages. It's easier for me to have people I can speak my language to so I can express my full thoughts, because there are unique ways to get my point across. You know, it doesn't feel right when somebody makes fun of you just because of the way you speak. I usually brush it off and not take anything personal. Although Delina claims that students who speak a specific language may seem excluded from the rest of the school, DeAndre explains it pretty well when he says that those students may seem separated, but in reality, others just see them as that group of friends hanging out together, not necessarily complete outcasts. As a matter of fact, I think it's pretty cool to hear other languages all around and knowing that everyone is perfectly okay with it, because ultimately it is respect that keeps us together. Thank you for tuning into Tungsta Report. Have a great day.